Hi, this is Spiritual Crystal card reading for Sagittarius for the month of March. So let's see what is your main energy. Main energy for Sagittarius. And this is, let's see, this is Falcon Eye. So Falcon Eye is connected with the energy that says to you, like, bring it down, not really bring it down. It's like when you're really overblowing a situation, you know, it's like something is happening and you really make it incredibly big, and in reality it's actually not really that big, but through time and through actually maybe not immediately reacting, it became in your mind bigger and bigger and bigger until it became a huge mountain, and it seems like you don't know how to climb or how to go over this mountain. See, and this is because of time. Maybe the lapse of time has been a long time before you actually have been acting to something. So what it says here, you are in the possibility to tune in into the energy of to bring things back to the true proportions. See, so you go to the proportion like it really is, you know, and you can go through the meditation. So you can meditate with Falcon Eye, and you can see like your problem. You put your problem into, let's say, into your apartment, into your house, to your room. You put a problem, you and your problem. Okay, what is actually the main thing? What is disturbing you? Why you can't go through? Why you can't go out of it? And then you start yourself, you start to see, you go out of the room, you see yourself going out of the room and leave your problem there. And then you see yourself going higher, and it's all the house that you see with the problem still in the room. So the house becomes the city becomes the country, the lady becomes the country, becomes the continent, becomes the earth. So you see how you are starting to see the whole thing from a completely different perspective, as the problem is staying here and becomes very, 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 very small. So that's how you can actually detach yourself from the problem, how you can take a distance, make a distance from it. So that's your main energy, okay? Main energy is to distance yourself from your problem so that you can put it in the right proportion. So what is now your healing energy? Healing energy is ametrine. Ametrine, that is of course this beautiful crystal that is with mauve and yellow. It's with citrine and amethyst. That's why it's called ametrine. Okay, so because of the two colors connected, that is ametrine is putting back so it connects to the second, third chakra and goes to the sixth, seventh chakra. So it puts in balance. So it's also like bringing down your wisdom, or being into the habit, taking in the energy from Mother Earth. It is balancing the two energies. It is like bringing down to earth the whole thing. So grounding the experience as well, as at the same time, like grounding the experience, at the same time letting loose the experience. You see, it makes this movement. So whatever you are doing, you are concentrating on this movement. So you, at the same time, you let loose, but at the same time, you also ground it. So you have your problem, okay? You have this problem, this thing that you've been making very big. It's time to let it go. But to be able to let it go, you have to ground it. You have to acknowledge it. You have to make it smaller, and then you can let it go. Okay, so you can use ametrine. Ametrine, you can wear an ametrine, it will help you in the process. So let's see what is for the first week. First week of, this is very beautiful, this is turquoise. So in the first week already, only by acknowledging that the problem is actually not that big and that you put it back into proportion, in the first week you already will see the whole picture. You will already understand the message. You will already understand the bigger thing, the bigger picture of the whole thing. So maybe you may already understand the why of it. because everything has also a why as an action and a reaction. So maybe you will understand the action, why did the reaction happen. So in the first week, you can meditate also with turquoise, but to make things clearer to you, that you understand better the meaning of the whole thing, is turquoise as well. So let's see what is on the second week. Second week is garnet. So garnet is abundance, but garnet is also fire. Okay, and you are a fire sign, so it's 2 times fire. That may lead to nervosity, to aggression, to anger, all these kind of emotions. So because of the first week you have the blue of the turquoise, which is very calming. The second week you have the fire coming up. It's again the 2 poles. You see? So if on the second week you have anger coming up, you have fire, too much fire, calm down, cool down, you know, and keep on meditating with the ametrine. Wear the ametrine and meditate with the ametrine, and also meditate with the turquoise. Find out what is a fire, what is this anger that is bringing you, because you have the main thing, your main problem. You have been making it very big, but this doesn't mean that the problem doesn't exist. The problem is there. So we have to be aware of the problem to be able to find the solution. So on the second week, go into the problem without and being aware, not without, being aware about the tendency of you to make it bigger, or maybe it became a huge mountain because of the time lapse that has been, it's so long that it has been going on. So be aware about this and start to dig deeper within and find out what is the starting, the trigger of the whole thing, you know, because now you're here. But to come here, you had to start somewhere, it had to start. It's the action. Action had to go to the reaction. So you have to go back to the action. Where did it come from? So that you can transform that one, and that you can understand that actually it is not that big, but through working on it. You know? So when you understand that it's not that big, you can also let go. You can transform and release. So the second week, find out where is this anger coming from, where is this aggression, where is this fire, where is this frustration, from where does it come. Third week you have amber. It's time to release, to relax, and to, I would say, to put yourself in a protected area. To protect, this can be just on your own, you know, it can be that you are bringing into your aura this golden stream of abundance, of protection, of just feeling relaxed deep within. That's what actually amber is, a very protective shield. So maybe you need to take one step back from the whole situation, from the whole thing what is happening, and just wear an amber at that moment, third week, and go one step back and feel your own power, your own energy. Maybe it's necessary for you a little bit to cut off the energy with whom you are connected. Maybe it can be a partner, it can be work, it can be everything. Okay, it can be anything. Just maybe you need to say, okay, here is a stop. I need my own space for a while. I need to think. I need to feel this deep love within me. I have to reconnect with my true self. Maybe I lost myself a little bit through the whole upside down situations. I need to find my true self again, you know. So that is something that can happen on the third week. So go within, find this safe space for yourself, where you can acknowledge all the things around you. Let's go to the fourth week. Fourth week for you is Sujalite, and this means that you will take actions for making your own decisions and taking your own road. You will decide where you want to go. I mean, you will take responsibility for your actions, for your life. You will be responsible for whom you are and what you want to do. and not being dependent from other people around you to tell you what to do. Sujalite is also very spiritual, so it is a growth. It is a growth of the spirituality as well as your whole surrounding. So find your own way. That's what it is actually saying. It is finding your own way, and this finding your own way is through going over this big mountain that you have been making. Like maybe it's like saying for a while, tomorrow, you know, there is a problem and we don't really want to acknowledge the problem, because acknowledging the problem means that we have to take action, means at the same time that we have to take responsibilities for our own self. Sometimes it's easy to rely on somebody or something or a situation so that we don't have to take action, and that we can keep on being into this kind of an sphere where we have put it ourselves, so that we don't have to be the ones who are acting, but that we are acted, you know, that we are put it there and put it there and put it there, instead of saying we want to be, or I want to be there. I don't want to be there, but I like to be there. So we are just taken there, and this of course makes problems. We don't feel happy with it. That's why we can get angry. But actually we are allowing it. We are allowing it because we allow ourselves to be passive, and that other people or situations are just putting us somewhere instead as we are directing where we want to be. Of course, when I say we are directing where we want to be, it's always in harmony with the universal will, always. Because if we put our personal will in there, we are actually never sure if this is really the right direction, and then things are not happening, and then we are unhappy because things are not happening. But when we are in harmony with universal will, we are there directed where we need to be, because our higher self, our future, anyway knows where we have to be and know where we want to be. So it's all one. We are all connected to the everything, connected to the nothing. So the main thing is that you are aware about who you are and what you want to do in your life. So the thing is there. So you have this mountain maybe about things you never wanted really to take, to make the step, really to take action, really to take, because you have the end thing here, making your own way. Okay, so maybe you never really did it. You always have been going with what the others were saying or doing or whatever. So through you making your own way, not making your own way for such a long time, it is like big mountain now. So it's good for you now, an exercise to put it in the right proportion, to see that actually this big step is not such a big step. It's just what our mind made out of doing this big step, made this step a big step. But it's just an action. It's just an acknowledge of awareness, of saying, I stop this and I start that. That's all what it is. And in between, we have a lack of not a lack. We have a thing of emotions, of thoughts, of whatever is producing in our mind, or make this thing, this one jump to the other, makes it so deep and so big that it seems that we can't make the jump. But this space that we made from those two is just a game of our mind. It's just our mind who produced this space, but in reality this space is not existing. In reality it is connected. So it's just doing this. That's all what you have to do. And this is the falcon eye that is helping you to realize that it's only this instead of only that. So to make your step, to make and decide where you want to go, and to take your responsibility and make your own way, this one, shadow eye, on your way, you have the possibility to meditate with turquoise. That will make you understand the whole picture better. That will make you understand what is going on. Going into your anger. See, from where is your anger coming? Second week. What is this anger there? Why is this anger? Why is this frustration? It is very good to be responsible for our own emotions and not pointing the finger, not saying it is his or her fault, because we allowed it to happen. So we are responsible for our own emotions. Nobody is doing it to us. We are doing it to ourselves. We are allowing it. Third week, feel again this abundance around you, this protection. Make around you this sphere of golden light and sit and meditate in this golden light. Wear an amber and feel this protection. It's like the embryo. It's being again in the mother's womb as well. So you feel protected, where then the fear for making this step that you actually may have, I say may have, made so big, in reality it's only so. Make it more easier for to do it. So in the fourth week this is beautiful because it's actually happening. The step is happening on the fourth week. That's the magic of the whole thing. It's not only a blah blah blah. If you go through this process on the fourth week, you will make your step. And that's the beauty. So, let's see what is the message of the angels for you. Message of the angels for you for the fourth, not for the fourth week or for the fourth month, for the month of March. So, message of the angels for March for you. And this is tourmaline. You see, this is blue tourmaline. So what does it say? Don't be dependent from the outside situation to make you feel happy inside. See, because you are the one who is making your own reality. So as soon as you understand that it is not the outside that makes you happy, but it is you in your inner abundance and your wholeness that is in your center, that you are in your peace, that you are in your love and your joy. The sooner you understand that this is all, the outside is inside and the inside is outside, the sooner you are free. So it's not the outside that will make you happy. It is you, inside you, with finding your true self that will make you happy. Find your true power. Find your true love in your heart, not outside. First in you, then outside. Because then outside it just happens, but you're not dependent on it to make you feel happy. Because you're inside first. Because inside and outside anyway they are related. So, a lot of words, but the main thing of the angels is just, it's the same. It's saying, be free. Be independent from the outside to make you happy. And make the step. Go forwards. So that's for March. Beautiful. And the beautiful thing is, go for it and you will do it. That's it. Believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. Believe in your true power. Believe in your own power. Believe in your love. So, thank you for watching. And if you would like a personal spiritual crystal card reading, you can reach me through my website. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.